So it appears the next step in the hunt for the sleeper simulant has finally arrived. Assuming you have collected all 4 of the Dark Age Relic fusion rifles and turned them into Banshee, you should have a new quest on Earth called the First Firewall. Once you've arrived into the mission, head down to Rasputin's area and get to this console. Once you get to this console, it's going to trigger an event where knights and taken knights spawn in a line. Try your best to take down the order in which they spawn because it's going to help with the puzzle afterwards. Or you can just cheat and continue watching the video as I'm going to give you all the answers. 4 waves will spawn, then a larger knight called the Kandarak will spawn. Go ahead and dispatch of Kandarak as fast as you can and you'll receive a curious transceiver. Here's the first puzzle you're going to have to deal with. There's 2 rows that you're going to need to fill out, either top or bottom, which will mirror the sequences that the knights spawned in. Here are the answers to all 4 sequences. Here's the first sequence, the second sequence, the third sequence, and finally the 4th sequence. After you've solved all the sequences, you're going to get a new quest called Shadow Call. Once you've arrived into the area and crossed the bridge, you're going to notice that it's actually a timed mission. So go ahead and run by all the taken until you get to this lift. Once you've taken the lift up, you're going to open this chest, which will then trigger an event. 3 wizards are going to spawn that you're going to have to kill with whatever remaining time you have left. Once you've killed all 3 wizards, you're going to receive an item called the Ikilo's Fusion Core. Here we're going to start our second puzzle where you're going to have to do 5 different tasks. 3 of the 5 tasks you're going to need to do are Warsat patrols on Mars, the Moon, and Earth. And the final 2 things you're going to need to do require you to dismantle a heavy, legendary, or exotic item and beat the Archive mission on Venus. A cool thing to note is that it doesn't matter what difficulty you beat the Archive mission on. Once you have unlocked and repaired the fusion core, take it back to Banshee and he'll tell you he needs more time to check it out. So it appears we're going to have to wait a little bit longer to get our hands on the sleeper simulant. Another thing to note before we end this video is Bungie has come out and said that this is a limited time event. You're definitely going to want to do it today if you've collected all 4 of your Dark Age Relic items. However, if you haven't gotten them yet, just try your best to get them. They are random drops. Once you get one, make sure to turn it into Banshee as you can only hold 1 at a time. This is another situation like the Black Spindle where it seems like it's kind of on a specific day. We don't know when it's going to come back. Maybe it's going to be in a couple of days, maybe a few weeks, maybe a month, who knows. If you can somehow find a way to farm all 4 if you haven't gotten them yet, do so today and do the mission as soon as you can. Stay tuned at GameSpot.com for more continuing coverage of Destiny: The Taken King.